you. And here we are in our free Enterprise segment where we have local businesses enter, tell us a little bit about themselves and their offering, and we give them a prize, some Telluride TV swag. So on today's show, I have Margaret Rinkevich, who has a wonderful gallery, Rinkevich Gallery, the one and only gallery we have here at the town of Mountain Village, so we're very, very lucky to have her. So, Margaret, tell us your story. How did you come up to the Mountain Village, your art background? I just want to hear it all.
Well, I think I've always been an artist my whole life, but I started painting about 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I was in art history for a long time. I was doing a lot of volunteer work at museums in California, and then publications and things like that.
Wow.
And then came to Telluride about 20 years ago, about the same time, and was showing in the town of Telluride at different venues, and then a space became available in Mountain Village.
Yes.
And I decided to take the bull by the horns.
That's so great.
Yes. And open my own gallery.
Yes, and your gallery is beautiful. And you have a quick little saying, because it's all your art.
Right.
It's not your typical gallery where you showcase other artists. I mean, when you walk in, it's all your pieces, which are absolutely stunning. And I love that we just recently did a merchant spotlight tour, and we got to hear a little bit from Margaret, so I have a good background. But I love that you have different inspirations, and like any true artist, you go through different styles.
Absolutely.
So what are you focusing on now? What's your style now?
Well, I'm an abstract expressionist, and I have been looking back at the history of abstract expressionism in the U.S. And how important it was in the 40s after the war. And I've kind of honed in on different artists that I really wanted to drill down on, specifically Willem de Kooning, Joan Mitchell, just to name a few. And I just wanted to get at exactly what I love about abstract painting and where they were going with it.
Yes.
So the series that I have up right now kind of explores that.
That's beautiful.
Yes, and I'm exceedingly proud of it.
Yes, I am too. If you haven't seen your gallery, go to the gallery because it's a beautiful space, but your art is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
And I know you're exploring jewelry now as well.
Yes.
And you have a few other offerings that you're...
I do. I, along with being an abstract painter, I've been a collector of traditional tribal African art. And those two really go hand in hand with one another. The African art was the inspiration for a number of very early modernists, and I love being part of that continuum, those two things. And I think my favorite thing about tribal art is that you do not know who the artists were.
Right.
So there isn't a Picasso signature on them.
Right.
So you have to just take them as they are and understand the integrity within them. And I find that it's, for me, it's what's possible in art.
That's beautiful.
And it inspires me every day.
That's really
great.
great.
And when I opened the gallery, I was trying to help people kind of understand those two concepts and to exhibit that.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, so to finish off, what do you see the gallery going into the future? What other offerings, or what are your hopes?
You know, since I am both the creative director and the management, I certainly have the flexibility to do whatever.
That's so true.
And I'm so excited about what that could be.
Yes.
If for some reason I'd like to take a break from painting, I'd be happy to have other artists in there, other sculptors. So I don't know, but I'm so excited about what that will be.
Possibilities are endless.
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
it. Oh, well, thank you so much.
My
of
pleasure.
course, we promise that you get a prize.
All right.
So there's your Telluride TV coffee mug.
Right on.
Yeah, and really, truly, everyone, highly encourage you to go see Margaret Rinkevich's gallery here in the Mountain Village. Thank you again, Margaret.
Thanks, Zoe.